that have been reported to the Met about gang, knife and gun crime.
Drop your gun. And knife save life.
I've done many speeches before. I've done TV interviews and everything. I've never done something so intimate like this. So, you know, I don't know where this is going to go with myself, aunties. Well, my story starts last year, January the 23rd. It started at 3:23. A young lad was coming out of school, going to make his way home. He was DJing to himself because this young man used to love Bob Marley, so he was emceeing to himself, singing to himself, walking out of school, and as he left the school grounds, a young lad has jumped out of him from nowhere. As this young lad's jumped out of him from nowhere, this young lad he's got a knife in him. As my son approached where this young lad had jumped out, my son was said to say to this young man, sorry. Why? We will never know why he said this, because we know to ourselves he did not know this young lad. This young lad started to chase him, and as my son was running away, he was saying to people, help, he's going to stab me. No one came to his aid, hence why I'm here today. Right, so this young lad, he's run up on him, he stabbed him 3 times. One of the stabs has also broke his ribs. So that's the force of what he was stabbing him at. He claimed it was a mistake. He did not stab someone 3 times, and it's a mistake.
And from the back.
And from the back. Yeah, so we had 2 from the back and 1 from the side. This is the one that killed him. Yeah, the ambulance managed to come. Thank God, there was a young lady and a young man came to his aid as he was on the floor bleeding. And at 8 o'clock? Yeah, 8 p.m. that day, he was pronounced dead. Right, just think, when I think about it, you know, it's been a hard road for us in the family. It's been hard. So since that day, well, we haven't even buried him a year yet, have we? Next week, Saturday, will be a year since he's been buried. So from that day, I decided I will start campaigning against knife crime, which I have done for the last year. In that year, I've met many parents who's been through the same thing I've been through. I've met officers, I've met journalists, social workers. Solution, it just goes round. I've been to plenty of meetings like this. We've had plenty of discussions. Do we find solutions? Well, son, we don't find solutions. We just come up with suggestions, and them suggestions don't evolve to anything. Yeah, everyone goes home, and, oh yeah, you know, we sat crying, you know, sit down and talk about what they went through today, and that's just the end of it. Yeah, it doesn't go no further. Yeah, but I do like coming to things like this, because if you don't talk about it and get it out there, then the awareness is not there. My son wasn't a gang member. Yeah, he wasn't a gang member. He used to wear hoodies, and he wasn't a gang member. This is why I made a point where just because you wear hoodies and wear clothing doesn't mean you're still, look, we've got young lads here, you know. We're going to say they don't know. It's just how these kids, this is fashion.
From a loving family.
Yeah, he came from a loving family. So since then, I've been campaigning from the year to now about knife crime. It's been very hard for myself and the family. Yeah, but we're getting there. We're not there yet. We're getting there. it's a struggle, and we still are struggling. I didn't have a lot to say, right?
But we've got
Yeah, we're getting it.
we've got the
Yeah, we got the culprit. It was another 15-year-old boy as well.
so another family was destroyed.
So that's 2 families that are destroyed. And this boy's mother, she was a lovely lady. Yeah, I met her when we was in court. Yeah, I went up to her and I said to her after the court case, I go, do you know what? I do not hold you responsible for what your son done. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's happened. Yeah, because I'm upset that another black boy has ended up in prison. Yeah, for what? For nothing. For social media. Social media did have a big part to play with this, because you've got these young boys arguing with each other from other areas. They don't even know each other. Yeah, through social media, and they want to, because this young lad had another argument with another boy. This is the reason why he's come down, and he's come all the way from South London to West London. That is not near. That is some distance. Yeah, so he's come down from South to West to commit this horrific crime. I was upset because even when it happened, I even said to the people, forgive this boy. Yeah, pray for this boy as well, because he's a lost soul. Yeah, and it so happens we have got a lot of lost souls out there where we need to, us as black people, we need to come together and help these young souls. Yeah, because it's a community problem. Yeah, it's easy for us to say, you know what, please come and do this, come and do that. But we need to, let's address the problem, like, as this young man says, it starts from home. Yeah? So if we don't address the problem from home, it's not going to get any better. Yeah? These guys can't do it by themselves. Yeah? And if we leave them to do it by themselves, they're not going to do it. Yeah? And the reason why they're not going to do it is because, I'm sorry, I know you said, like, you've never come across racism. We know the police, they don't really give a damn about our kids. You know what I mean? Yeah? It's their job, they're here to protect us. You know what I mean? They're there to protect us. Yeah? And you ask them, their passion is not the same as us. You know what I mean? Their passion is not the same as us. Hence why we're here today. Because our passion is we want to do something about what is happening out there. Yeah? And I heard this young lady, she keeps addressing mothers. No, fathers. Yeah, you need to step up the game, man. Yeah, you need to step up the game. Yeah, fathers need to take part. It's easy just to go out there and lay down with a lady and 2 minutes, as they say. 9 months later, you've got a child. Well, you know, it takes more than that to be a father. Yeah, I just think, as a community, we need to come together and stop with the blame game. Start acting and doing things. Like, and just because we will be having a community.
Before the High Commissioner leaves, I'm just going to let the High Commissioner speak, and then we'll carry on with this. Without further ado, I hand to the High Commissioner to give us a few words. Many thanks.
I take this opportunity to thank the organizers for this important seminar. It affects all of us. I want to thank my friend Joyce for sending me a message that such and such a function is going to be organized today. And they have been requesting for this venue for a long time, and we granted it to you because it's not profit-making, but it's for our well-being and welfare, for the future of our families and children. If it was profit-making, we were not going to allow. I also made a similar announcement in a function I attended in, is it Croydon or Kigungu?
No objection.
Pardon?
No objection.
Yeah. I made a similar announcement that this function was going to take place. I also posted it on my social media page. So I thank you for coming to attend to this event. You know, there are two sides involved. There are the victims and they're the perpetrators. For the victim, I'm really very touched by your story. It could have been any one of us. Isn't it? But there could be a solution to this. And I want to bring in the element of our culture. You know, your children here are facing a cultural dilemma. They're in the middle. You came from Uganda with your culture, then you are here face to face with the British laws. Is it, they call it what?
Unreasonable chastisement.
Unreasonable chastisement. And the British themselves, they say, you spare the rod, spoil the kid. This is a conflict. For us, we don't spare the rod. Back home in Uganda, you apply the rod selectively. And our children, they are straightened out. Here you pinch a kid, immediately you call the police, and you'll be going to prison because of that law. I think as community, give them a feedback. This law is not cast in stone. Give the British authorities a feedback so that that law can be reviewed on a case by case basis. If you don't, the children of ours, I call them my children, or grandchildren, they're going to be lost. It starts from home. You got a very big burden. You have to police these children right from home when they are young. Do you ever check the school bags of your children? How many people do it?
I do.
You don't do it?
I do.
You do. Do you check at the back of their school covers, the books?
Check everything.
Check everything. Where you find unusual activities in the bag, start action. You find unknown telephone numbers hidden somewhere at the back of the book or somewhere, take action. These guys, these children of ours, they are being exposed to something which is very foreign to us, which we were not brought into. And as he said, he's a professional police officer. It starts from home. If you don't do that, chances are that you are going to be a victim in your house. And by the time the police comes, it will be too late. They are not to blame. You are the one to blame. Their job is to protect the entire community. Your job as a parent is to make sure your child is brought up in a civilized way. Don't throw away your culture. Talk to your children. Involve them in domestic activities. Do they wash their stockings? Do you wash your stockings, young men? You see, this is where the problem is. In my house, if you come back from school, because I buy several pairs of stockings, you have to remove that, wash it, hang it, waiting to dry as you put on another one. You wash your own uniform. It's not child labor. It's a life skill.
Yeah,
You have to wash your white uniform. It has to be snow white. You have to iron it because you are the one who made it dirty anyway. You need to look good and confident in class by putting on clean uniforms. Now, some of you don't do that. When your children come back from school, somebody is busy in his channel, the child walks straight to his room silently. There's a problem. There's a problem. Involve them. Let them wash dishes in the kitchen. Let them participate in cleaning the house. It is not child labor. That's where I don't agree. It is not child labor. You're training that kid to become independent. If you don't do it, you're going to you're landing that kid into a bigger problem for the future. And you children who are here, when you go home, listen to your parents. They don't. Start talking to them, they'll change. It is your responsibility to ask them to start listening to you. police officers are very few. They cannot go in all the outlets. Lastly, I hear somebody told me reliably that once a kid joins a gang and the kid wants to get out of the gang for good reasons, the kid is targeted by the gang leaders. This is where the police administration has to come in. They do. You normally do that. Because if my kid is coming out of the gang and is being followed by the gang leaders, chances are that he may be killed.
Yeah, but the police do have interventions to help them.
To help them cope. Yeah. So, my fellow Ugandans, my last word is stay safe on the safer side of the law. But balance your cultures selectively. Why I'm saying that, some of them, they are not very resourcefully endowed. This from my perspective. Why do you want to behave like the neighbor next door who can afford a BMW X5? You know your income is very small, and you are telling your child that you can afford a BMW X5. It will sink in his head how he will acquire a BMW X5 when the means to acquire is limited. So we'll start joining a bad group. Tell them, you need to grow up and work your money patiently like I do. The sofas we have here is not very high class. The car probably we drive is not very high class because that's what I can afford. I thank you for listening to me. I'm rushing for another function. I should have stayed longer, but I would like to encourage you and you other leaders, make this forum available in all the cells of UK if you can. It will help. Let's talk about it here in the church, in the train, everywhere. Let the message sink. We'll have a better future for these young people. Thank you very much.
I would like to thank everyone for coming. I'm really grateful. I didn't think I would have this much. Because in the beginning, I thought about it and I said, I can organize an event, but am I able to convince the youth to come? It was very difficult. In fact, we have a group chat of over 200 young people on it, and just the Miss Uganda turned up. The rest are not here. And they've been saying this event for nearly a month. So what is the problem? Why are the youth not interested in what is affecting them? Why are they interested in Weasel, Chameleon, and not interested in this? There's a problem. So I'm really grateful for everyone who sacrificed their time to come, because the weather was not good. So many people were calling me, asking me, is the event being cancelled? Like, no, we are still on.